words of wisdom and guidance. How are you today? I'm just getting my necklaces out from under the t-shirt. So, how are you? Beginning of a brand new week. What's happening? How are you feeling? What's going on? Send me a message. For me today, I feel everything seems to be speeding up and I'm resisting the speed. Does that make sense? I feel like, oh, I haven't got enough time for things. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. Don't have enough hours. I haven't done this. And I just keep pulling myself back to this very sort of grounded, I'm saying here and I'll get done what is getting done attitude's never been like me. I mean, I feel like because I'm going away now on Wednesday, I've got things I've got to do and I'm not doing it. I've got to see this, I've got to do that. And it's just, and here I sit at my magic table doing a reading with you guys because I just think, well, there we are. It's very, very, very strange energy right now. So we have got the Inner Temple Oracle. We have got the beautiful Quantum Oracle deck out today to give us guidance for this week. We have our Cozy Witch. No, we don't. We have the Everyday Witch Tarot. And we have our beautiful new Trust cards to give us our guidance to trust the process. So even though you might be feeling a little bit anxious about something, the time's running out. That's what I feel it is. Time's running out. What is going on? Not enough hours in the day. That type of energy. Try and stay grounded. Try and stay balanced. Try and bring yourself back to where you are, because what will be will be. Keep that focus. Oh my Lord, it's hard, but we've got to do it. Right. So today is nothing is impossible. What did I just say? Nothing is impossible. And this is really that energy right now. I'm going to say the Grabori number Inner Peace today. Inner Peace is calling us. I haven't got my pen. Inner Peace 100 110 5010. 100 110 5010. Inner Peace. Inner peace. Step into your inner peace. Stick to it. Oh, right. So nothing is impossible. The hardest days will eventually pass. Nothing is impossible. So we have to keep going with that very, very strong belief. And we're going to see what is our Inner Temple Oracle today. So I'm just going to do the attunement. I activate and step into my inner temple now, portal of my heart, home of my soul. Through the portal of my heart, I connect with my inner temple. Through each of my body senses, I connect with my inner temple, sacred below me, sacred above me, sacred around me, and sacred within me. I activate the wisdom and power that has always been deep within. May these cards deliver clear messages and reflections to me and all who use them for the highest interest of all. I am guided. I am led. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so there we go. Our Inner Temple Oracle card for today, our guidance. Please, Spirit, I've got to tell you this as well. I surrender to the flow of my destiny. I welcome more trust, ease, and support every step of the way. So, welcoming that ease and support when you're feeling like, oh my goodness, time's running, what is going on? It's definitely about having that patience. Oh my goodness me. Okay, that wanted to come as well. So something about aligned soul retrieval and feminine and masculine energies. And that is so crazy because one of the things on Tarot with Michelle, I watch her in the mornings now. I really enjoy her. And she was good. My guidance for today was very much about keeping balance and seeing masculine and feminine energies in balance within you. So when you need your masculine and when you need your feminine, these sort of things, really important, this yin and yang. So this is how it came out, and this is how I'm reading this right now. It's about understanding where it is. Now, we've just had this new moon, and feminine energy is all about the new moon. So we're sticking with our feminine energy right now in the sense that our soul is retrieving forgotten things, our gifts, our purpose. It's starting to operate in a very different manner. I'm being told to tell you that. So this is why we might feel this sort of, you know, race against time feeling, when what we've got to do is remain balanced and in stability within ourselves. So aligned is what we are now, aligned with the universe, aligned with what is meant to be aligned. I love that for us today. That is very strong message, exactly what we needed to hear as well. Being aligned. Our soul retrieval. Where are you? Your soul is wanting to return home, and it's trying to get your attention. But I really do believe that it's about this Kairos time, which is soul time, and Chronos time, which is linear time. So what I'm saying to you is, and it makes sense, is my Chronos time, my linear time, feels quite rapid, and I haven't got enough time. I've got to get this done. I've got to get that. But my Chronos time is about my soul time and spending time. And like I said to you, I just wanted to come and sit here at the table. There we are. Whatever. It's crazy. It is crazy. So call back parts of my soul to be here now. That is the activation. So allow what is to come to you, and stay in this alignment, feminine and alignment. Where is our feminine? Our feminine is on maternal line is the moon, potency, mother, goddess, woman, sister, sisterhood, the unseen world. So it represents masculine and feminine energies around you and within you. So as I say, it's about staying in the alignment, the balance, okay, between your masculine and your feminine energies right now. It is about looking at those qualities within yourself, that nurturing, looking after who you are, trusting in yourself, setting your boundaries, or doing all of those good things. So when we think about being aligned, of course, it's about harmony, honesty, truth, and going with the flow. And that's exactly what our message has been and is continuing to be right now. We are still, I feel, in that preparation stage, and we absolutely must stay in alignment right now and balance within ourselves. So if you're a little bit like me and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I've got so much to do, I literally, there's things I'm looking at thinking I've got to get that done, and I'm going away for 3 days, and I'm just, oh well, there we are. And it's not like me at all, but it's something that I'm having to really practice for a reason. We have transformation on the bottom. Transformation, it's all about this transformation, this change. Can we please have guidance, Spirit, for this week? For the collective, what is the guidance for this week? What is it that you would like us to know? Why is everything being like thrown on the floor? What is going on with you? Goodness me. All right, here it all is. Oh my goodness me. Oh no. Right, I'm not doing this. That's nonsense. I don't know what this energy is all about, but we're going to do it again. We are going to, oh, there's one. All right. Conflict. And it came out on top of alignment and misalignment. And that's exactly how I felt. This sort of conflicting energy, this conflict of, you know, rushing around crazy, trying to get things done, and just staying calm with it. And okay, I'm going to try my best. It's crazy. So definitely is a little bit about conflict right now for us. And it's because we are being prepared for what is to come. And I think it's important that we try, you know, welcome that trust, that ease, that flow, every step of our journey. And this is our next step, our new step. So fear is in reverse here. Let that fear subside. It might be a bit scary to do so. It might be a bit scary to, I want to say it feels a bit alien to do it. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's how I'm feeling, definitely. But nothing is impossible. Still maintain the faith in it, you know, even in conflict. it will align itself if you remain in your calm state, if you remain in your balanced state, in your harmony. There's a loving woman in your life, but you as well, as far as the feminine side here is about nurturing yourself, looking after your needs, looking after yourself emotionally, and physically as well, I'm hearing. So really that is very important right now in terms of trying to stay in this aligned state, ready. No more dark thoughts, okay? We're done with that. And we're discovering the soul retrieval, discovering our new gifts, discovering the diamond within us, discovering something that is going to make radical changes in our lives, definitely, okay? That is beautiful. I mean, even though they were jumping everywhere and going everywhere, we actually did get the right message. And I feel very strongly about how important it is for you to make sure that, you know, especially when we think about dark thoughts, I'm just going to grab the book for dark thoughts. It's a consciousness. And when we are in a bit of conflict within our balance and within ourselves, it's very easy to go into that dark sort of thought again of, oh, I'm not doing this right, or am I on the right path, or am I, you know, but you've got to trust that this is not the case. So in a reversal, it says, here comes the sun. It reveals a time of increasing light and clarity for you. And look what he is holding up in discovery. A diamond. How beautiful. Very clearly seeing through and being able to recognize what that is, what it means for you. You may have been through some dark times, but the things will be going more smoothly. So maintain your bright new pathway of trust and positive thinking. So we'll get our trust cards and let's see what our trust cards will guide us with today. So it is trust and positive thinking. Try and maintain that as much as you can, as much as you might feel a little bit uneven is the word, isn't it? We don't, discombobulated, my favorite word, discombobulated. You don't want to feel discombobulated. That's lovely. Okay, we have got denial and we have got vastness. Interesting two cards that have come out, denial and vastness. Okay. When we think about the denial in something, are you denying yourself this next step, this next movement? Are you denying yourself in some way? Because being in alignment is not about being in denial, but being in conflict, you would probably have some sort of denial of, oh, maybe I'm not in the right frame of mind. But fear is in reverse. Dark thoughts in reverse. You don't need to go back to that. And vastness as well is about stepping into something that you can't yet see. It's like, you know, trusting in that next process just by being guided. Beautiful, beautiful card. Let me just see if I can find, no, that's the Priestess Oracle. The book. Okay, denial. A way is ahead, but you do not see it yet. Interesting, and I said that about vastness, didn't I? So the chains are loose, but you do not move. Denial is a pause, often dressed up as protection, and it's the space between ignorance and allowing yourself to know. What you refuse to look at still exists. What you turn away from still waits. What you fear to face is the key to your freedom. And we have fear, but in reverse. So I really feel like you might just be thinking on the odd, oh, but actually you do not need to fear. You do not. Okay, you have the key to your freedom now. So go into that vastness. Let's see what vastness tells us. Interestingly, really, it's all endless, even when we think things are finite. For when there isn't an end, there's always a new beginning. So every exhale is followed by an inhale. Every cry is followed by a moment of a smile. Every belly laugh is followed by exhaustion. Every moment you forget there's something about all this is endless, you remember soul retrieval. So at least for a moment or two that the vastness around is somehow always, so at least you always remember, at least for a moment or two, that the vastness around is somehow always infinite. Okay, so absolute discovery is what you're discovering within yourself now. And you can do it by maintaining your balance, maintaining your faith and trust in who you are. Okay, maintain that. Okay, don't allow dark thoughts anymore, the fear to hold you back. It's about, that is just going to cause conflict within your balance, your focus, your process, your trust in who you are. Okay, they don't want to come out. Absolutely fine with me. Right, so let us have a little look at Cozy Witch. I can't believe that. That's so lovely. Cozy Witch, what are you going to tell us today to confirm? What is our guidance, please, on this beautiful week, on the start of the week? We're in between the portals. They are open. The first portal, the full moon on the 1st. We've had the new moon. Page of Pentacles, there it is. I mean, very clear indication. You're ready for this. Flip that coin. Allow this to happen. The map is there. It's being guided to you. Allow the vastness to call to you. And you do it by having that balance without the worry. The 10 of Wands, those burdens that you were carrying, you can put them down. You don't have to allow them to be a burden for you anymore. The Knight of Cups, look, you have an offer. It could be a love offer. The Knight are all about messengers, and the Queen of Swords. And interestingly, both of them came up on top of this vastness card and discovery. And the Queen of Swords she often sits in her logic, in her thought process and what have you, which is absolutely fine. But she's got her sword raised up, so she's quite serious about, thinking about herself and being able to move forward. So dropping down the burdens, getting out of dark thoughts and allowing the fear and the conflict. It came out with conflict, and you don't need that anymore. So this could be the imbalance within you today. My imbalance is slightly different, but you take what resonates. But the Knights are all about message. They bring a message, and this is a gift. And Cups are about emotions, so it could be something to do with love and support. And if you are sitting in your logic, and you're sitting there, maybe you won't be open to receive it. So try and allow your loving woman, your feminine side, okay, your feminine side, your nurturing side, to just see this with your logic. See this as something that is in favor of what it is that you desire, what you need, and what you want right now going forward. Okay, beautiful. Anything else, please, Spirit? So our Page of Wands will show the ways. Flip the coin. You feel that excitement. The map is there. You're going to trust the process. Go with that flow. Go with it. Okay, that's it with the tarot. 9 of Wands, yeah, okay. So 9 of Wands energy is often about, you can see all the wands are all down, fizzled out on the floor. You're still standing there ready. You've battled, you've fought it. You've done what you need to do now. You can really let go of that. And you have the 10 of Pentacles here, which is all about happiness and reward and what you deserve. Because you've done what you needed to do. You carried the burdens. You walked through where you needed to do. Do not deny yourself the opportunity that is out there. That is beautiful. I like that. Definitely don't deny yourself now. Do not do it. Don't deny yourself. Let's get these little cards. And for this week, please, confirming. Self-expression came out. Okay. Sensitivity, moods. What else can you give us for this week, please, as confirmation? Okay. Some luck. Luck is on your side. Beautiful. Okay. Always the same. So self-expression and sensitivity came out on top of these cards here. The burdens, the dark thoughts, which are in reverse. So you're seeing things like in the light now. You're seeing the clarity. You don't need to be, okay, in the fighting modes anymore. It's a very different change of mood. All right, change that mood as you feel fit, because the sensitivity and the self-expression now can work for you, because it is something you have been manifesting, this offer, this gift, what is coming. Stay focused. It's part of your manifestation. Stay focused for it. In actual fact, this came out with the page of our beautiful Page of Pentacles, which is about stability. Flip that coin. Let the stability, let the focus, let the groundedness. The map is there in front of you, I'm hearing. So stay focused. You have luck. This is about a vision as well. You have vision, higher vision and clarity after these, with the dark thoughts in reversal anyway. And there's luck on the table for you. So this could be, you might actually be feeling the sensitivity that's coming. You could be dreaming about it, or it could be a wish that you have dreamt about, is something that is going to be fulfilling you. And finally, we have stay in your power. And it came out literally on top of the Queen of Swords. So maybe there is still something to be said about the idea of, you know, having your boundaries, making sure that you remember who you are. This power is important for you, okay? And it's interesting, it's a white tiger and she has a white cat. So very pure intentions, very honest reaction, okay? Very lovely. That is beautiful. We're just going to get finally our Astro cards. Let's have a little look. Our Astro cards. As guidance, because we've got these portals and the moon that we've just had. The energy is still here today. There we go. Okay. It's interesting where they're coming out on top of, but we will see. Anything else, please? No. Right. Okay. So let's have a look. On top of our Page of Pentacles and our Fear in reverse, we've got Ancient Gifts, the Wise Healer. Soul Retrieval, exactly. Ancient Wisdom, Mind-Heart Connection, Nature Lover, Free Spirit, a Healer, Colorful Weirdo. So on top of your Page of Pentacles, you know, which is a younger energy, it's a fresh energy. You know, you have got this idea of this ancient gifts, soul retrieval. Something is definitely guiding you right now, wise healer, to feel that energy. We've also got, that's come out really importantly on top of our beautiful self-expression and moods, we've got 111, the call. Okay, so alignment, there it is, very confirming what we've got with the Inner Temple Oracle cards, alignment, 1111. You might be seeing that quite often at the minute, because it's also about manifestation, and I've seen that today. I've seen it quite often lately. So also on top of luck and focus, we've got be kind but don't people please, justice. So helpful, social, also romantic but balanced. Okay, so focus and luck. All right, so there is already that idea of being very balanced. Luck will be on your side, but you have to remain focused. You have to stay in balance for it. You can't allow the energy to, you know, to be ahead of that energy now. You have to stay in with that energy. It is definitely something that you have asked for and focused on. Lovely, beautiful. Let us get I'm feeling something else here. I don't know what I'm feeling. What am I feeling? I am feeling, I think I would like very much to get, I'm going to ask for the Shaman Dream card. I want one of those as well, because we are dreaming. This is a wish. Dream is on the magic table, and it is this beautiful night that's coming in with this lovely gift, and you've been manifesting this and wanting this, and let's just see if our dream cards will give us a bit more insight into the Knight of Cups and what this is. A drifter, experiencing life as it comes. Isn't that interesting? Experiencing life as it comes. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. All right. Just do that for now. I tell you what I do want. I want these cards here. This is what I'm asking for. Let's have a little look at these. Situations. Let's ask about this Knight of Cups. What is this Knight of Cups situation for us this week? What is the Knight of Cups, please? On the table. We've got to stay balanced for what is this gift? Denial, not facing truth, irrational, reasoning. Oh, cleansing. Interesting. Oh, my goodness me. What is this? Okay, so interesting. What have we got here? We have our divine feminine. All right, so making sure you're aligned, staying in your feminine energy with your Queen of Swords, where she is sitting in her power, her logic, having her boundaries. Also, cleansing has come out on top of Dream, and also cleansing has come out on top of the Loving Woman. And what is suggested is, removing any negativity, and also meditation, and that is loving yourself. That is really staying in alignment with who you are, isn't it, when we think about cleansing? We've got this soulmate card. A romantic partner has come out for the Knight of Cups. So there could be somebody, experience life as it comes, let the soulmate arrive, but there's denial as well. And it could be that something was denied, that you denied something possibly, because isn't that interesting how the Trust card was denial as well? So, that might have caused a conflict, that might definitely have, I don't know, made you feel like you're battling something that definitely, needed to be battled. And maybe that's why sitting in a Queen of Swords energy now, knowing your boundaries, knowing what you want, this denial, it came out with vastness. Anxiety and is here as well. And anxiety often, when we think about someone who's scared and a bit of a panic, there's anxiety to something. Like I said, that's how I feel about the energy, and I was picking it up, and I feel like this definitely is something to do with me today, because there's also happiness. So it's trying to maintain that balance right now. The happiness, overjoyed, smiling, or if you're feeling a bit anxious, maybe it's going to be something that is going to bring happiness to you after a denial of some sort of stage or sort. So, and we also have divine masculine. So divine feminine, divine masculine, definitely we have the feminine and the masculine card out. Balance, but also when we think about someone who ghosted you, you blocked someone, or they blocked you or cut you off. It's kind of feeling like a little bit of this offer could be something. A lesson has been learned. No more, and it's completion. No more denial into this. That's very interesting. Embarrassed. Someone's embarrassed. Okay, so that took a bit of a turn, but there it is. This could be what is coming up for you this week. I wish you well with it. Just maintain your alignment. That is what you're being guided to do. even though you might feel this energy and feel this anxiousness and feel like what's happening and time's running out, you know, this sort of this discombobulation, it could be this person's energy you're picking up, especially if you are in a divine relationship. Energetically, you might be picking up that divine masculine or that divine feminine energy, depending on what you sit with. But stay in your groundedness, stay in your power. You know, your Page of Pentacles is about stability, that younger energy, and it could be that that is what's going to be offered to you as well. So see how you feel about it. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you again soon. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Keep our messages going. Have a great week if I don't see you again. Take care. Bye-bye.